Hey everybody, it's SK again. In the last episode, we won a couple of battles that we had zero right to win. And also, we didn't really deserve to lose some of the battles that we deserve to lose because, like, the computer is a cheating bastard. I guess it could be a matter of, you know, defensive AI, so they get extra bonuses and perks and yada yada yada. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know the guts of how the game works. The game works. So I got no clue. I'm just kind of guessing at this point. More so than you realize, but we're going to keep going on. We're going to see Avarice, let us depart from Fondaria. Once you have committed to a course of action, you must see it through to the end. Of course we must see it through to the end. And I'm guessing now, because between episodes I did double check to make sure the voice work was actually on. It looks like it's on. I'm guessing that's just a written like, hey, by the way, like that doesn't have voice work attached to it. I mean, yes, I do need to see my course through to the end, but that doesn't mean that I can't get distracted along the way. I'm gonna get, you know, I'm ADHD. I'm distracted by, oh, hey, hello. Hey. Hey now. Y'all rolling up to say hi, huh? Okay. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. I mean, what's good against Ashiguru? I think I'm actually in a pretty good place. I think. I mean, they're all kind of hurting. But, you know, I have this entire army full of... I was going to say super pimping, they're really not. But this army full of, like, decently pimping people... They don't have much of anything, do they? Henry... And then... Kade... Hey! It's Zergling! Long time no see, my dude! Yami... And then they have this one up here. Said, you know, I can see it through, but there's nothing to say that I can't have fun along the way. Okay. So let's see who hits first. I hit first. Yay! Alright. I get first strike. I fight for Legendra. Sure you do. Hey, Kade. Hey, sweetie. Hey, honey. Hilda deserves some fucking experience after what she did. She deserves a goddamn level up. So she's going through here. She's wrecking this chick's face. I hope. I hope she's gonna wreck this chick's face. One can only hope. I love Bozak's music though, man. I'm not a beatboxer. I don't know if that's evidence enough, but yeah. There is no beatboxing to be had in my brain parts. Oh, actually not. We're gonna disperse you. And hopefully we're just gonna run right past your shit. Because I don't really much care for fighting your soldiers. My mages can do plenty. Yep. These strike out way farther than I thought they did. I thought they only hit a few tiles in front of us. Or they only, the mages only hit a few tiles in front. They seem to be hitting a lot more than that. Come on, mages. You can do it. Just a little pyroblast to the face. It's okay. You can make it work. You can make that shit work. Go ahead. Alrighty. Order all. Attack. Come on, girl. You can make some magic happen. Make the victory happen without it being a draw. Come on. I'm clapping like I'm watching a baseball game. Like, come on. Come on, girl, you can do it. I mean, to be fair, let's be real. The game is half spectator sport. Like, I tell them what to do, and it's up to the AI to actually fucking listen. Because God only knows if they'll do it or not. Like, hey, I want you to hit. So you meant miss, right? No, I want you to hit. So you mean miss like 4 times in a row? I mean, yeah, sure. If that's how you want to get it, then, you know, if that's how you want to interpret my very explicit directions of hit the enemy, then yeah, sure. I suppose that's how we're going to work then. They really don't have anywhere to retreat to, so... Alright, good. I'm gonna be mad if she doesn't get a level for that. She probably won't, because at this point Hilda is contractually denied a level. So... But one can hope. Come on, baby. Hey! Yay! She got... Damn, she almost got 2 levels out of that. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I gave her a whole bunch of units because I'm like, girl, you deserve to treat yourself, sweetheart. Treat yourself, honey. She's at 69 health. Nice. It's the little things in life. Okay. So hopefully I didn't just trap myself in enemy territory. Because that would be kind of embarrassing. Hilarious, but embarrassing. Bow down. Schneider is actually kind of useless. He's actually kind of garbage. Alright, Faefon. You know what? I don't want to throw a net into there yet because I have learned my lesson last episode. I want to make sure I keep my archers. So I'm going to throw Faefon. Hopefully you have a chance to redeem yourself, my dude. This is the chance to redeem yourself. But yeah, biggest weakness so far of this campaign is Highland's music sucks. It's not even necessarily that it's bad, it just has this really sort of... You know, Highland's supposed to be, like, the leader himself is just like, for Legendra! Brr, I am a heroic dude with blonde hair that is somehow long enough to not quite be tied behind my, you know, in the back of my head. Which, by the way, for anyone who has ever actually had to have, not had to have, but for anyone who has actually had hair that specific length, where it's just long, it's long enough to get in your way, but it's not long enough to actually tie behind your, like, I was going to say tie behind your back, that's not the right words. To tie, like, to put in a ponytail or to just otherwise get out of your face. That shit is awful. Like, it is an awful experience because it's just forever in your way. And it may look very just sultry and gorgeous and wonderful and you look so smexy that way. Man, that shit gets in your fucking face. It gets in, like, it gets in your food. Like, it tickles your nose. It makes your eyes itch. It makes your ears itch. Like, y'all don't understand, my dude. Y'all don't get it. That shit gets in the fucking way. You know there's some sort of, like, you know, cough suppressant that will help with that, so you don't do the You sound like you're coughing up some kind of... Oh god, speaking of which... You shouldn't have made that sound effect. Oh, that kind of hurt. Okay, you guys are going to attack. It's going to be cool. I somehow have only 4 units left, but it's cool. Homeboys still haven't... The AI in this game is bad. It really is. Like, why are they sitting with full MP bars? If they have the ability to shoot me in the face, why aren't they doing it? I mean, yes, it would make the game more hard, but please, make the game more difficult. You have the MP for a reason. Like, you know, make me work for it, my man. Alright, Faefon, you think you can actually handle a duel again? I get the distinct impression that he's going to lose again, but... Maybe? Come on, Faefon, redemption arc. That's not a good sign for a redemption arc. I'm sorry, what? Come on, Faefon. You can do it. You can do it, Faefon. Thank you, boy. Thank God. I don't know why I called him boy, like it's a fucking God of War game. Boy. By the way, dude to voice that, Christopher Judge, amazing. I love him in everything that he does. Mainly because he has the voice of a fucking god. 3 HP, but you still survived. Redemption arc complete. You can tick off that little achievement. Drop Schneider in here. It's probably not going to end well for him. Excuse me? Did you say what is a woman doing on the battlefield? Please, you know what? I may end up getting him purposely injured or captured, so that way I can just leave him. But then again, I wouldn't be able to auto-select people. I may just have to throw him into a random castle. I mean, right now he's useful, so I guess I have to use him. Does this make me an asshole? Does this make me like a double standard? Like, I'm using him even though I personally dislike, you know, yay misogyny! Is all I'm trying to say, is that you are kind of a douche canoe. I was going to say something else and I was trying to remember what it was, and now it's just gone. It's just gone. I don't know where it is anymore. Oh well, I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Okay. At this point, Schneider, you're just going to be here to get rid of her troops so that way one of my other units can hopefully succeed where you will undoubtedly fail. Order all. Attack, because why not? Anything to speed this up a little bit. Schneider actually isn't that bad, though. It's not that bad of a unit. Stop stabbing me in the ass. It's not cool. Dinner and a movie first, my man. You know, I don't think I'm allowed to make those kind of jokes and then make... Let me see. Okay, so where we got? She's pretty cool animation. Is her custom? No. Does she have custom animations? Wait a minute. I should have paid attention to their health first. This is unfortunate. It'd be hilarious if he actually trounces this chick. I'm gonna be honest, there was a small part of me that was hoping that he would lose. I mean, if nothing else, because, like, look at his avatar. His avatar is really jank. Most of the avatars are fine, but there were one or two where it's just, his face just looks weird. Like look at the quality of, like, well, maybe not that, but look at the quality of her, of that. Like, it's something about his face feels way too wide, if that makes sense. Okay, so do I want Levy or Annette? I'm going to use Levy, because Levy has cavalry, and god damn it, cavalry has cavalry, and cavalry are awesome. See, Fujimaro is how you do misogyny right. I know he's not actually a misogynist in here, I think, so far as I can tell, but it's like, you know what? There really is no right way to do it. I'm just going to stop talking. But the idea is that you can make a character likable and still have, you know, somewhat distasteful flaws instead of just making them full tilt ass baskets. We're just going to go ahead and melee. If for nothing else, then because it means that it's less buttons that I have to press, and I can sit back and do spectator sport. Let me scooch in my chair. Man, I remember when in Dragon Force 1 you had the ability to turn that little mini-map camera thing off. It sucked. Because I would sometimes do it and then not understand what the fuck was happening. So I'm gonna shoot, what's his name? Shingami? I have no idea what this dude's name is. I really wish you could actually see the character's name, so that way I know, you know, I know the face of the man who I'm murdering, or some shit. Oh, that's right, I meleeed them, so they're just gonna run back. That's what melee does. They kill every unit before they attack the units before they attack the general. I remember now. That's cool. I just took out like 60% of, or no, excuse me, 40% of his HP. That's fairly impressive. I guess, as I was saying before, the balancing of this is weird. You can tell that they rebalance certain things in ways that are good, that make sense. I mean, mages were stupidly OP in the first game. Archers were completely worthless. You know, I like the fact that intellect can increase, oh wait a minute, not intellect, but they have something where you can increase, or that is to say, decrease the charge rate of your spells, so that way casters are actually way more dangerous, because before, it didn't matter if they had like 10 or 15 MP, you're still waiting the same amount of freaking time for your spells to turn up. Now granted, the difference was that the power use, some of them were very low, so you could sort of shotgun things out. Here, in Dragon Force 2, casters are way, way more dangerous because they have the ability to charge very quickly, so they can just, if you get, there was one, I can't remember the name of them, but there is a unit in Dragon Force 2 that has like a, like the light ball, whatever that one is called. I think it's Arable? Fujimaru, that's right, Fujimaru. But he has the, like I said, the light ball, and they have a super fast charge rate, and if you feed them with a... Okay, fine, got it. Okay. You got a level... Damn! Damn! How many levels did he get? Wasn't he like level 3 before? Holy shit! Or was he always that high level and I just wasn't paying attention? Because, I mean, that's just as likely, being real with you. Damn, though. Oh, no, he was level 5 because he had level 2 abilities. Never mind. Never mind. I remember now. So we're going to go ahead and... You know what? So since this castle is technically mine, because basically I raised my flag, it is now mine, it belongs to me, hoo 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 hoo. Yep, didn't want to deploy. Give me. They regen health really quickly. Ah, shh. Right. Okay. Nope. Okay. We're gonna do this because I kind of didn't think that they would send somebody to immediately take the castle back. That's fine. I'll just retake the castle. It's fine. It's free experience. I'll have Carl sitting over there to make sure it's not an immediate takeover. And then I'll just ransack. I fight for Legendra. No, you don't. No, you don't, my dude. I think I've used Avarice once so far, so I'm going to have to use him. Hopefully I actually get a level out of him. So that way I can, oh god, coughing. Lord, allergies are the gift that keeps on giving. But I need to get Avarice a couple of levels so that way he's not completely useless. I'm kind of iffy on whether or not I'm going to be doing some off-screen grinding. I did all of that in the, Okay, you're gonna melee. You're just going to attack the boss. Let the cavalry just do their thing, I suppose. But I did the whole off-screen grinding for Fundaria. I did not do it for Izumo. And for nothing else, then I just didn't really see much of a need for it. I guess, I mean, it's cool that you can... I mean, it's cool that there's a crafting system, that there are the caves for grinding up levels, that you have the ability, that there's a lot more RPG elements in Dragon Force 2 versus Dragon Force 1. Aura Shot, that's what it's called. Oh, hello. You know, I like that those are options. It's more that, they can get really fucking tedious. And, I mean, generally speaking, it seems like you can kind of play the game without it. Which, honestly, I think is the best way to go about it. Because the game sort of scales with you. So the higher level you get, the more time you spend to increase your level, the higher level the responding mobs are going to be. So, but the thing is, you still feel like you're progressing because you have higher, you know, you have higher armies, you have better units, better stats, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't run into the problem of, like, the only option I have is, like, you know, Oblivion, or like, you know, like WoW leveling, Elder Scrolls leveling, that kind of thing, where it's like, you know, you're gaining in levels, but everything is gaining with you, so even though you're getting new abilities, it may not necessarily feel as good. You actually see a lot of meaningful progress with your character. Do I go bold? Yes. If I lose a duel with Avarice, I actually just lose the game. So, it's never a good idea to duel with your main unit. For precisely this reason. I kind of saw my life flash before my eyes. So, but I like the fact that you can grind in this game, you can get all of these really cool items and abilities and stuff like that, but generally speaking, you kind of don't have to if you don't want to. It's not really super necessary. Which I like. It means that if you want to spend more time doing something to get the best of the best stuff, you can, but if you want to just beat the game, then you don't really have to spend a whole lot of time doing a bunch of grindy bullshit that you don't care about. I like that. I can appreciate that. It makes me happy. I'm not going to be able to take him out this turn, am I? Nope, I'm not going to be able to take him out this turn. Okay. That's fine. I'm just going to have to... I mean, I theoretically... No, I definitely couldn't, because I don't have enough time in my hourglass yet. But that's fine. Igato's being searched. Let's be comrades in arms. Beat it, kid. Won't change your mind, huh? Won't you lend King Avarice a hand? You won't fight for us? Will you serve for Miss Dora with me? If it's okay with you, I'll pitch in. Will you help me serve Miss Dora? Oh, that's too bad. Well, I'm glad you were able to discern what the ellipsis meant, because that could have been a good ellipsis, or that could have been a bad ellipsis. Here's the weekly report. We won 5 battles this week. Realistically, we only should have won, like, 2. Ayami, Eva, okay. Really? I thought Ayami was, one of the main lieutenants for Izumo. I didn't know they could do that. Damn, alright. do I have? I don't have any items because I haven't done any real searching. But I do have awards. Schneider. Fine, I'll give you soldiers. Hilda, you're actually great, but I kind of... You're actually getting more units than I kind of want at the moment. Levy's awesome. Faifon. Lorne. Lorne, I think, is actually pretty decent, if I recall correctly. Let me see. Carl. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the, Ortega of this group, because I'm probably not going to be using him. I don't think I've ever used Carl. He seems really good, but I've also just like, I don't want to grind him up. You have nothing. You have ghosts, though. Alright. Because 10 monks is literally useless. Ayami. I think Ayami's pretty good, too. So, I want to keep... I want to keep a... what am I trying to say? Where do the words go? I read the word aid, and now my brain is not... Come on. Where do words go? Just scrounge around in the brain parts. Oh, I want to keep a bit of a surplus of awards, so that way if I need to just sort of boost somebody up, then I have the means with which to do so. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Bozak. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get Bozak taken over real quick. Avarice, yeah. Like I said, I know I can do that, but you know, live a little. Live a little, sis. It's not that bad, I promise. Okay, so let's get... Yup. Let's give you an extra contingent of monks, because that way you'll actually be useful. Okay, so what have we got then? So we can go into like super expansionist manifest destiny type shit going on here. Or, you know, I could complete the story, but we already know I'm not going to. So, Sarah Aku. Bandars. I remember Bandars being badass, but I think he dies. I think he actually has a death condition. Levy. Yami. And Eva. Let's try that. Sure. Not what I wanted you to do, but that's fine. Okay, let's move you over here. Okay, so, Florn. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and take over Bozak. You know, I wonder if we're even going to be able to take over Bozak. It may do the whole narrative thing of, like, sorry, you can't take over this castle yet, so, like, fuck off. Oh, I'm actually fighting on the road now. That's a rarity. Luck is worthless. I mean, you're not wrong. Albrecht, okay. Alright, dude. You know, Albrecht reminds me of somebody. Like, his avatar reminds me of something, and I kind of want to say Guile. I know that's not right. But something about the hairstyle, for some reason, kind of makes me think of Guile a little bit. It shouldn't, but it kind of does. When I figure out exactly what he reminds me of, I'll let you know. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Doing the whole super defensive, waiting for them to attack, still might be ultimately maybe a little bit more, provide a slightly better success rate, maybe, versus just running forward and killing stuff. But at the same time, they've changed enough of the AI and the troops where it's not nearly the boon that it used to be. So it is a lot more balanced this time around. Cross slash, yes please and thank you. Yeah, whatever he said. Sounds good to me. Missed literally every troop of his. That sucks. That's a decent amount of damage, though. That's fine. But then maybe this was the design intent. Or that is to say, then again, maybe this was the design intent, such that they wanted they wanted the generals to take more of a hit, to actually tank more mobs, so that way you would be incentivized to run your troops across the screen instead of just playing super defensive. Damn, that hits hard. Okay, it's way harder than I thought it did. Maybe it's to incentivize people actually moving their troops versus always playing super defensively all the time, because the troops are so much more powerful than the general that there's almost no point. Capture her, capture her, capture her. Captured! But hey, big ups to actually seeing a forest in the game. That's cool. Haven't seen one of those, I think. Well, definitely not in this playthrough, obviously, but I don't know if I've actually ever seen the forest screen in here. And that's maybe one of the really sad things about this kind of game is, oh, hey, okay, I'm seeing a lot of road battles this time around, is that you typically didn't really see many road battles. At least the way the AI was set up, you didn't see it happen. And I sure as hell didn't do it all that often. If I did anything, I would just leave my units sitting on top of the castle so that way my castle wouldn't take a level degradation. Eva's a badass, but he also has 60 units. I also realized that Levy doesn't have all of her units. Fuck it. Fuck it, we're gonna put Eva in there. She only has 20 units. We are gonna play this one more defensively. She only has 20 units, he has 60, but her units are... It looks like, in terms of the little, you know, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock aspect of it, that they are going to trounce his 60 units. So if I play defensively, if nothing else, I will destroy his units, and it will allow me... Don't mind me, I'm scratching my ear because... reasons and allergies and stuff like that. But hopefully it will leave my other 4 units in a good enough place where they can take over that other castle, because I think there's like 2 or 3 people still in that castle, I think. I don't really remember exactly. I've already gotten distracted by shiny objects and therefore have forgotten, because memories are for losers. Vine trap. Claim foes around officer. I have no idea what that does. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, he has bandits. Bandits suck. Bandits are the new beasts, basically. They're actually terrible. I think they're the worst. And I'm not even saying that, like, subjectively, like, ew, I think they're terrible. I'm pretty sure bandits are actually considered the worst unit in the game. They're not very good. Okay, let's see what Vine Trap does. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was thinking, apparently, of the other Vine Trap that smacks the enemy unit in the face. Alright, I mean, that took out a fair chunk of them, though. We're all... attack. Fuck it. I've got like 4 or 5 left over. Eva's actually... she is holding her own, though. Alright. Robots are kind of okay. I think they're sort of like mechanical soldiers. Yeah, they have... they're like soldiers, but they're not... great. But you can upgrade the robots, I think. Oh, that's right, because Bandar's is a rogue. Fuck it, let's go. I don't know why I'm like, dueling is bad, stupid RNG, meh, and then I just keep doing it every single time. Because apparently I am incapable of actually hitting the enemy. Really? I got 1 hit off. Okay, so yeah. I am swearing off dueling unless that person has like 15 HP. Not worth it. I miss an insane amount of times. I would love to find out why that's the case. Because that is some bullshit. That's actual bullshit. Okay, Annette, you're going to be cheesing this for me, please. This is why, at this point, I'm probably carrying 1 contingent of archers or mages with me at all times, so that way I have cheese strategy. Because I'm not playing that thing again where I'm losing a bunch of units for no friggin' reason. I like this dude's avatar, though. Whoever he is, he looks pretty cool. He may be useless, but he looks pretty badass. Okay, so you are going to advance. And we're going to spend the next approximately 93 seconds watching this general get shot in the face with a bunch of arrows. Just the way God intended. Who's going to be the first to strike? Stand by. There we go. Maybe? Let's get better into focus. There we go. I have Flame Shot. Cool. I'm going to speed this up a little bit, because I don't necessarily need her to have her MP full and ready to go, especially since I have 3 other generals that are going to have full MP. I just want to make sure that this dude runs, and that hopefully I can recover Eva. Although she might be considered a captive at this point. Oh my god. Why does it have such really bad miss rate, though? Have they really buffed generals that much? Probably. Yep, never mind. Cheh, this is getting dangerous. Yeah, it is. You're fighting down a unit of freaking 40 cavalrymen. What are you expecting? Let me recover my people, please. Anders has been captured? Wonderful! We have liberated our allies from the enemy. Yeah, thank you for joining the team. I'm sorry that I got you injured on your literal first battle. Hope you don't mind. And if you do mind, like, too bad. Because it's still gonna happen, so... Sucks to be you, basically. Oh, so you've come to claim Bozak's force? Very funny. I just hope kicking your ass is just as amusing. Wait, just a minute. Every thief's got 6 reasons for stealing. I don't give a crap about your excuses. I mean, he ain't wrong. Lord Gangas is actually supposed to be just 3 reasons, not 6. 6 would be far too generous. Whatever, let's get him. Okay, so... This poor dude, he ain't got shit left for him. Okay, Florn. Got Dora. Hilda. Albrecht. I'm probably not going to use Albrecht right now unless I have to. He's going to be an emergency break, or in case of emergency, break glass, even though I guess in this instance that thing you're breaking out, instead of it being like a fire's hatchet, it's going to be like, I don't know, a tire iron or something. Like, it's probably not going to be as useful in a fire as you'd imagine it would be, but hey, points for trying. We're just going to go ahead and melee. I might be rushing a little bit because, you know, in the last few minutes my body has decided that I really, really need to use the potty, probably from all the water I've been drinking recently. I probably should have, you know, thought of that prior to just chaining a bunch of episodes together, but, you know, thinking has never really been my strong suit. I've always been fairly impatient, and that's kind of my fault, but I don't really care. Except when I have to use the potty, and now I'm kind of SOL. Did that kill my people, or did that just slow them? What did that actually do? Oh, it stunned some of them. Ah, I see. Well, she only has 2 units left. Damn! Damn, that hits hard. Holy shit. That hit really hard. Holy shit, though. Great. Alright, well, now all of my units are just kind of frozen in place. I suppose that's fine. On the plus side, let me just give a nice little polite golf clap to the AI for actually using their fucking spells, though. It's been the first time this episode I think they've done it. That may be an exaggeration, but hopefully the point comes across that it's like, they kind of really haven't been utilizing their spells all that much. I'd love to see a modern take on Dragon Force. I tried it, but I don't have the programming acumen. Like, I couldn't figure out how to... Well, that's not true. I did figure out how to write the fucking menu, but I mean, like, the stuff you expect in a modern game. I know I swore off dueling, but... Okay, good. Good. The game was smart enough to retreat, because she's at, like, 15% HP. Wonderful. I don't really have the programming acumen to make something like that work. I mean, I probably could eventually, but I am lazy. Cavalry. So cavalry... Oh, that's new. So cavalry can't even hit the harpies. Okay. But they're also good against the beastmen. Okay. You know, we're gonna flow... I was gonna say flow. We're gonna throw Florn in there a little bit. Bring back my husband, you bastard. I had no choice back then. Oh! There was backstory. I had no idea that there was going to be backstory. Okay, and this is actually something I really like about Dragon Force and Dragon Force 2. I almost kind of wish it was... find some way for it to be expanded on. Is that there is actually... certain units actually have history with one another. They'll have little snippets of dialogue that's unique to them specifically. So they may have something generic for everybody else, but in this case, Florin talking to Gangas, you know, apparently they got history. Apparently Gangas, oh god. Apparently Gongus murdered her husband at some point, which sounds like a real rough time for all parties involved, but especially her husband, who is now dead. But I like that stuff. I kind of wish it was expanded upon, to be honest with you. Oh. My people are getting kind of shreked. I mean, that kind of makes sense, considering the fact that, you know, they're defending. I know there is some kind of defense bonus, so I'm assuming they get some sort of stat bonus. Having said that, you already gave them hell. Shut up. Stop being a poopy doodle. Alright, so at least she can murder the troops and then run. Because ain't no way I'm dueling a beast. Like, you don't duel beast, man. That is a bad time. Because they hit very, very hard, if I recall correctly. That's kind of the... If you have a beastman general, that's kind of their thing, is dueling. Because they hit so fucking hard. Hey, Avarice. I'm gonna give you some free XP. I hope. But I am kind of curious as to what happens if I basically sequence break and I go after Gongus before Fondaria. Yes, I know, story advance, yada yada yada. But I wonder if it's going to be a matter of, like, screw you, I'm going home, and then he basically just disappears off the screen. Or if you're basically kicked out of the, kicked out of the proverbial building, and you're basically SOL until you get to the point in the story. Because if I recall correctly, in both Fondaria and Azumo, you had lore reasons to go to every single nation. So if you break that and you just kind of go wherever anyway, then I don't know. Maybe there won't be a lore implication. Maybe it's sort of like a since he's here. I mean, because they put the cockblock castles up there for a reason. You know, that's say that, by the way, you cannot progress. You can't get to this part of the map until you progress this far into the story. So I guess by having these areas open, then the game is okay with you going to these areas earlier. You don't necessarily have to go here. Which means that, damn it, now that once I beat this, I'm going to have to probably beat it again off screen to see if there is a different story aspect, if there are different story beats, or if it is just going to be the same thing, you just decided to do it earlier versus later. Also, he can't retreat. He literally cannot retreat. There's nothing that he can do. He either has to win or lose. I probably should have thrown Albrecht in here first to soften him up some. Because, Gongus is kind of scary. And once again, I'm a little bit hesitant to throw my main leader into a duel, because if you lose, you just lose the game. Like, you game over and you gotta start over. This dude's a baller, though. Fuck it. He's one hit away from death. I don't want to jinx it by saying, like, what are the odds that I'll lose? Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Because I can just see everything flashing more in my eyes. What are the odds that he loses and then Avarice misses, like, 7 shots in a row? Because that's about how my luck has been going. We are victorious! I give up. You guys are tough. Avarice, let's return to the castle and discuss. Yes, what are we discussing? Like, why did we take this man over? For a lore perspective, other than just shiggles. Why did we take this man over? I know why I did it, and it was literally because I could. Hell yeah, got Sonic Boom. So, excuse me, I am now taking your troops. Thank you very much. So, who got Sonic Boom? He did. Okay. So really, he was the only one to actually really get a level out of any of this, huh? Florin didn't get much of anything, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this up. And I think at this point we'll probably wait out the turn. Because I really do kind of need to potty. Like, Tum Tum is starting to get a little bit salty. And I would like to... Let's go ahead and use a Yame. And that way I can at least... I don't want to say necessarily do research, because that implies work. And no, I don't do work. Excuse me. And never mind, I do it like 40 hours a week, but I get paid for that, so there's a reason. Listening to the music. This was Azumo's battle music? I mean, it's okay, it gets the point across. I like the fact that it's done at dusk. I don't know if it's always like that, or if it's just because I don't know. I wonder if it's always like that. Questions that I ask that I will never get the answer to because who cares? Okay, let's go ahead and attack the boss. The boss, the enemy general, that is to say. They can fight, they can do the little thing. They can, you know, meet in the rough center of the screen. Buy a little bit of time, it's cool. Oh wow, I have just decimated her people. Okay. Never mind. I was going to use my Stone Rain, but I don't even need to because she literally has 2 units left. Like, that's just a waste of MP. And I mean, it literally doesn't matter. I'll regenerate it in half a second anyway, but still. Hot damn. Go, Ayame, go. So I wonder, Ashiguru, are the pikemen good at attacking generals? Is it one of the that different units have different strengths and weaknesses? Like some are really good at fighting troops and some just really aren't good at fighting generals sort of thing? Because cavalry suck at fighting generals. I keep saying, no, I'm not gonna duel anymore, and then I just hit the duel button because apparently I'm a gambling addict. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna say that it's like if I lose, I cry about how imbalanced it is, and when I win, I'm like, yep, that's exactly how the game is supposed to go. But it's nice to see that I didn't miss 18 times in a row. Oh, she was slain. Oh. Well, fuck. That's not how I was expecting that to go. Okie dokie then. Well, ball sacks. Alright. But hey, I win. Let's go ahead and get you guys re-upped a little bit. Sorry, Eva. Did she get experience for that? Or was she always level 4? She may have always been level 4. I think Ayami got experience, though, because I think she was level 2 prior to it. Okay, so we're just gonna hunker down. We're gonna hunker and we're gonna wait. Hopefully they don't try to attack me, because that would kind of suck, to be honest with you. Deploy. He's literally the only person here. I'm just gonna move him from one castle to another. I'm gonna slowly scoot him up, basically. Schneider, you can just babysit. I don't really give a fuck what you do. Let's go ahead and get Dora back up to snuff. Get Albrecht back up. They all in good shape? Yeah, okay. Alright. So everybody here is in good shape. We're going to go ahead and end the turnout, see if there's any story stuffs, and then we are going to call it so my bladder can finally just stop yelling at me. Rodero's being searched. Apparently I'm Sean Connery. I can't do Sean Connery. Yeah, no. I tried. I thought for half a second that maybe I can... No, I can quack. Not well. But I cannot do Sean Connery. Let's be comrades in arms. What do you say? I don't work for weaklings who call themselves kings. Oh, damn. Brush your hair, fool. I don't want to work for people who don't know how to run a comb through their face. You're wearing a headband. How do you not keep that shit out of your face that at least somewhat easily? Lord Gongus, will you lend me your support? I'm not bowing to someone who trampled Bozak's forests. We're prouder than that. Oh. Here's the weekly report. Okay, so I guess it's sort of like a they stay until we hit the point in the story where we're righteous enough for them to agree with us. We won 5 battles. Cordero. Sarah Aku has been increased and stuff and things. Alrighty, so we have reached the point where I can put the controller down. If you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and all of that shenaniganry goodness, and I will see y'all next time. Peace out.